Hey, sexy monkeys, welcome back to SkyGen Experience. I am Benjamin. Today, I'm talking about Indiana Jones 5. And yes, they filmed that rap. Well, filmed that rap. They wrapped that filming a couple weeks ago, and thank God.
Come on, genius.
This movie has been in hell from start production, pausing production, starting production, pausing production, starting production, pausing production. Why? Well, COVID. Yeah, I used the C word. And also Harrison Ford decided to be on a horse and fall off and hurt his back. Yeah, he's fucking 80 years old and he's still riding horses. I give him credit. He's a badass motherfucker. But the movie is filmed. It's wrapped. It's done. Now it's in post production, and this movie is going to be different because James Mangold, he is directing this the very first time that Steven Spielberg is not directing this movie. And you're wondering what movies has he directed? He directed Logan, Ford vs. Furiosa, Walk the Line, Copland, The Wolverine, and 310 to Yuma. We are in good hands with this director. I am very comfortable with him doing this. I recommend him doing this if Steven Spielberg is not doing this. And this is the first time that George Lucas is not writing the script also. So that's another first. They also saying that they might completely just forget the fourth movie. I know for a fact that Shia LaBeouf and the character of the son of Harrison Ford, that has nothing to do with this movie at all. It is not even going to be near this. They must have absolutely hated it. Personal opinion, I think it was okay. But anyway, I have no problem with this. But this movie definitely has time travel. Why? Because it takes place in at some point in 1969 in New York City. That could be a flashback. I give it that. But time travel because there's photos of like Roman Greeks. Yeah. Explain that one. Because time travel has to do it. And why not? It's possible. He finds artifacts. And one could be a time travel and whatever thing. Not that I believe in time travel. I'm just movie wise, you can make it work. Definitely Nazis in this movie. Why? Because plenty of photos telling you that. And even in the International Movie Database in the casting, there's two people that are considered SS soldiers or SS officers. Um, Pretty sure Nazis weren't around in '69. I know they were somewhere alive down in South America, hiding out in like Brazil, Argentina, but not New York City. So plus they were hiding out; they weren't in uniform. So I maybe this goes like different time zones. You know, like the '69 and then World War II, and then somehow the Greeks. I don't know. Maybe we see a younger Indy also. This movie is now open up for so many possibilities, and I love that. The screenwriter for this movie, he is the son that co-screenwrote for the very first Indiana Jones movies, The Lost Ark, the 1981 movie. Yeah, the guy that wrote with George Lucas, his son is screenwriting this. So it's nice having a little continuity family wise in this. And lastly, John Williams is coming back for the fifth time as a composer. And you all know him from he does every Steven Spielberg movies. Anything you can think of, he was there. In all Star Wars, he's the greatest composer ever. So he is back also. There's a character in this movie played by Phoebe, and she is rumored to be considered Marcus's granddaughter. So if that's true, that would be sweet. This casting is I'm very happy because Mads Mikkelsen, I absolutely love his movies. Whatever he's in, I'm watching. And Boyd Holbrook, he's in this. He was in the last Predator movie, but he was also in James Mangold's The Logan. Not The Logan, it's just Logan. He was in that. Toby Jones, he's in this. He was in the last Jurassic World movie. The guy that's doing that auction bidding. And of course, Mr. Zorro, Antonio Banderas. There's a photo of him with a big old nice beard. Very curious what he's going to be in this movie, but I have no fucking idea. Um, is very kept under wraps, surprisingly, and I like that because you don't want to give us too much. Give us a little bit, but not too much. Lastly, this might be something, might not be, but a lot of the crew members were given a hat and while making this, and it just says indie on it. It could be nothing, but it could possibly be the title too. Just saying, possible title. And it's just indie. And I get it. But again, it could be absolutely nothing. That's like the only thing that I'm just throwing out there. And is possible. But again, this comes out next year, June 30th of next year. So the trailer it's gonna be a year before we see the trailer. So hang tight. It's gonna be a while. All right, sexy monkeys. I'll see you later.